Before the election, most people did not know much about Lincoln or his humble background. He was born on February 12, 1809, in a Kentucky log cabin. In 1816, his family moved to the wild Indiana frontier. Lincoln helped his father farm and work the fields. He barely had time for school. He spent no more than 1 year in a classroom. In 1818, Lincoln's mother died. Even though Lincoln had very little schooling, he learned how to read and write. Books were scarce on the frontier, but he closely read the books he got in his hand. So what is the word scarce? Just hands. Elijah.
Kind of like that. It's kind of hard to get them, and like there's not a lot.
Okay. Levi?
They're like rare, like yeah.
Okay.
They're hard to find in their part of the country.
So during this time, he loved to read, but books were rare. Okay, so scarce, they were scarce. Lincoln pored over the family Bible. He would walk for miles to borrow books. Some books he read were Aesop's and Fable and Pilgrim's Progress. As a young man, Lincoln worked many jobs to earn a living. He was tall and strong. He split logs and fence rails for farmers. He helped take a flatboat down a river to New Orleans. Eventually, he started a general store with a friend. When the store went into debt, he paid those debts off working other jobs. By 1834, a friend encouraged Lincoln to become a lawyer. Instead of learning at a law school, Lincoln taught himself law. Your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing, he would later say. Among Lincoln's many skills, he was a great writer and speaker. In one of the most famous speeches, known as the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln's words reassured a suffering people at a war that democracy would survive. As president, Abraham Lincoln was most proud of the Emancipation Proclamation, which was issued during the Civil War. It declared that the slaves in the southern states rebelling against U.S. government were free. The proclamation paved the way for the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, which ended slavery in the U.S. Lincoln's stand against slavery caused him to make many enemies. Even so, his assassination was felt all over the nation, from the north to the south. Millions of people admire his spirit and service to his country. A train carried Lincoln's body to Springfield, Illinois, making stops at some major cities. Mourners crowded near the tracks to see the train. To this day, people visit Lincoln's tomb to pay their respects. So now, with your team, you guys are going to discuss what you got from this article. Okay, ready, go.
One thing I didn't know is that he actually said quotes, which is probably
Lincoln's mother died. Even though Lincoln had very little schooling, he learned how to read and write. Books were scarce on the frontier, but he closely
some books
read were 16. His family moved to the wild Indiana frontier.
Lincoln helped his father farm, and he was a great writer and speaker. In one of his most famous speeches, known as the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln's words reassured a suffering people at war democracy would survive. As President Abraham Lincoln trained to use its body to scream. Lincoln stops at some major cities. Warner has near the chest. Lincoln taught himself law. Your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing, he would later say. Among Lincoln's many skills, he was a great writer and speaker. In one of his most famous speeches, known as the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln's words were, he was tall and strong. He split logs and fenced rails for farmers. He helped take a flatboat down to a river to New Orleans. Eventually, he started a general store with
Already read this article, I read it to you guys. You guys read it with your shoulder partner, and now you're going to look at the questions with the text. So let's look at one real quick. It says number 3. Number 3, it says, read it real loud, Chase.
Number 3. Abraham Lincoln was a man of integrity. What evidence from the passage best supports the statement?
Okay. So like Chase just read, a man of integrity. So first of all, we would have to know what integrity means in order to answer this question. So what is a man of integrity? A man of integrity, Mallory.
Someone who does the right thing when no one's looking.
Right. Someone who does the right thing when no one is looking. Okay? So when you answer a question like this, how would you restate this question? So you would have to look in the text because it says what? What evidence from the passage best supports this statement? So you would look back to your article and you would find a statement there that supports why he was a man of integrity. Okay, so I want you guys to take a couple of minutes and find that in the article with your team, and we'll discuss on how we're going to restate the question to answer complete responses. Okay? And I heard a few responses which were quite interesting, and I heard a lot of explanations to why you selected that as your evidence. And there were great explanations as well. So I want to hear just a couple of them of Abraham was a man of integrity. What evidence from the passage best supports this statement? So table 5. Just tell me a thing you guys found, some evidence. We're just doing evidence real quick. Tell me a little bit of evidence that you found in the passage.
Well, actually, we found this one good thing, and it also says on the bottom New Orleans, so we think it's the correct answer. The text says that he helped take care of a flatboat to New Orleans.
Okay.
He helped take a flatboat.
Okay, so that's one response. Okay, anyone else find something else? Did anyone else find something? Miles, nice and loud.
So his mother died, but he was still strong, and he still learned how to read and write, and learned how to help his father on the farm even without his mother.
Okay. What did you guys find?
Well, we found
Okay, what's another answer? Nice and loud.
split logs and fence rails for farmers.
He split logs, okay? So what is this saying though? A man of integrity. I heard a couple over here. Table 6. What did you guys say? Nice and loud.
When he was working in the store, it came into debt, and he worked other jobs to pay that debt.
Okay, right here. So according to Team 6, where did you find this evidence here? It says, she just said, if you guys didn't hear, she said that he, so right here, it says, wait 1 second, let's see. When the store went into debt, he paid those debts off working other jobs. So with that being said, this part evidence here, is that showing a man of integrity?
Yes.
He is in debt. He is a man of his word. He's going to pay off that debt no matter what it takes, right? So if it takes him to work 10 jobs, he's going to work 10 jobs. If it's going to take him to work 5 jobs, he's going to work 5 jobs. Okay? So my point is that the store went into debt. He is going to help pay off no matter what. So now I want you to go with your team. The quote you guys decided, I want you to know now, respond. How would you respond this in complete sentence? Restating the question. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. Go.
So would we put, the text says that Abraham Lincoln help ended he helped end slavery in the United States.
He had lots of
Integrity. I cannot speak today.
Those depths working other jobs. Without the integrity,
What's gonna happen?